So you mostly, 80% of what you sell is second-hand aircraft,
yes,
right?
80%.
What's the lifeline of these Jetcrafts?
Sorry?
What's the lifeline of a lot of these?
The lifeline, you can fly these airplanes for 20 years. So it's really, it depends on what people want to do with their airplanes. But you can fly them, we can buy them new and fly them for 20 years. Most of the airplanes that we sell will be between 3 to 5 years old.
Right.
That's like the sweet spot for whoever would like to buy a pre-owned airplane and then keep this plane for another 10 years and then resell again.
So if I buy a second-hand plane, how much of a discount do I get after 3 years, as if, opposed to buying it new?
Right, so when you buy a new plane, it's like buying a new car. As soon as it leaves the garage, you're going to have a big hit.
Right.
The first hit
How
you
much,
take...
30%?
The first hit you'll take is probably going to be around 10 to 15%. And then the average depreciation of airplanes over the next 10 years will be around 10% a year. That's what we use as a depreciation.
So do you mainly have private clients, and where are they coming from? Is it the US, or are we seeing a lot more appetite for China?
We have private clients from everywhere in the world, really. I mean, 60% of our sales are actually still in North America, in the US. The US is still the biggest market with the largest installed base. Yeah. But we have, in the emerging markets, a lot of growth. And our growth is coming from Asia right now. Mm-hmm. China is actually picking up again. In the past 5 years, it was a bit slow, but in the next 5 to 10 years, we're seeing a lot of growth in China. So we're focusing really worldwide, and that's why we have a worldwide organization at Jetcraft. We have 20 offices. We have 50 people around the world serving our clients, and we want to make sure that we're not more than an hour away from a client that wants to buy or sell an airplane.
But Jahid, how much does it cost to actually have an airplane? So I buy it, and I don't know how much do I pay for an aircraft?
It depends.
Give me a middle range.
I will give you a middle range.
So
our average transaction is about 20 million.
Okay, 20 million. And then how much do I have to pay per year to actually upkeep? So this is licenses, airport fees, and all of that.
So it'll cost you, so you have fixed cost and variable cost. So your fixed cost, you have your parking, your storage, your pilots, your maintenance. So your fixed cost will be in the $1 million to $1.5 million range, depending on the size of airplane you have. And then your variable cost will depend again on the size of airplane. It'll cost you about between $3,000 and $6,000 an hour to fly your plane every hour.